Mexican superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez will defend his WBA and WBC middleweight titles against British challenger John Ryder at the Akron Stadium in Guadalajara, Mexico, on Saturday, May 6th. This is the first time in over 11 years that Canelo has fought in Mexico. The fight is expected to be an exciting and competitive clash between two talented fighters in the division. Alvarez is considered the most accomplished boxer of his generation, with a record of 58 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws.
Jumped in and stopped the fight.
He has won world titles in 4 weight classes, defeating some of the biggest names in the sport, including Gennady Golovkin, Miguel Cotto, and Shane Mosley. Alvarez is coming off a heartbreaking defeat, where he lost his last fight to Dimitri Bivol via a unanimous decision. Ryder is a former British and Commonwealth super middleweight champion, with a record of 32 wins and 5 losses. He has been on a hot streak in recent years, winning his last 5 fights, including a spectacular knockout victory over Jamie Cox.
Self open, leaning forward. Good right hands as well, and down goes Cox, and he's in big trouble here!
Ryder is a tough and aggressive fighter with a powerful left hook, and he will be looking to upset Alvarez and claim his world title. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as we look into the fight between Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder. Santos Saul Canelo Alvarez Barragan is a Mexican professional boxer who was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco. He made his professional boxing debut at the age of 15. Canelo had his first world title fight at the age of 20 in 2011 after 36 professional fights against Matthew Hatton for the super welterweight WBC title. He defeated Hatton via 12-round unanimous decision to become the super welterweight champion of the world. Since then, he has won 17 world titles in 4 weight classes, from light middleweight to light heavyweight, including unified titles in 3 of those weight classes and 12 lineal championships in 2.
Lots of jabs, nothing landed. However, Canelo is moving and not punching.
Canelo has had a total of 2 losses in his professional boxing career so far, and both of them in title bouts. He suffered his first loss against Floyd Mayweather Jr. via 12-round majority decision in 2013, which ended his 42-fight win streak. Then, his most recent fight, Alvarez suffered a stunning defeat at the hands of Dimitri Bivol in their light heavyweight title fight. The bout was contested over 12 rounds, with Bivol dominating from start to finish and winning by unanimous decision.
Look at Bivol. Look at him go. Oh my word, Bivol! And Canelo wants more of it.
It marked the first loss for Alvarez since 2013 and snapped his streak of 15 consecutive wins. On the other hand, John Ryder is a British professional boxer. He has held the WBO interim super middleweight title since 2022, having previously held the WBA interim super middleweight title in 2019. Ryder turned professional in 2010, scoring a first-round technical knockout against Ben Dagani. Having won his first 15 fights, Ryder faced fellow undefeated prospect Billy Joe Saunders for his British and Commonwealth middleweight titles on September 2013, losing a close unanimous decision. Ryder won his first regional championship, the vacant WBO Intercontinental middleweight title in 2014, defeating Theophilus Tete via 5th round TKO. He defended this title once against Billy Facundo Godoy with a 10-round TKO. Islington southpaw John Ryder's sparkling form over the last 3 years has seen him become a fan favorite in a hugely competitive 168-pound division. Having challenged 3 times for the British title, the Gorilla would embark on a spectacular 4-fight knockout streak that began on October 2017. Then, he earned himself a shot at the WBA World Super-Middleweight crown against champion Callum Smith in Liverpool. A grueling 12-round battle ensued, and despite falling just short, Ryder cemented himself as a world-level operator. The fight between Alvarez and Ryder is intriguing because of their contrasting styles. Alvarez is a counterpuncher who excels at slipping and dodging punches, and then delivering devastating combinations. He is also a skilled body puncher and has a reputation for breaking his opponents down with relentless pressure. Ryder, on the other hand, is a pressure fighter who likes to come forward and throw combinations. Alvarez will be the clear favorite going into the fight, but Ryder has the tools to make it a competitive affair. He'll need to apply constant pressure on Alvarez and try to keep him on the back foot. Alvarez, on the other hand, will need to use his superior footwork and timing to avoid Ryder's punches and land his own shots. The fight could come down to who has a better game plan and who can execute it better on fight night. Alvarez is trained by Eddie Reynoso, who has been his coach since he was a teenager. Reynoso is widely regarded as one of the best trainers in the sport, and he has helped Alvarez develop into a multi-division world champion. Ryder was trained by Tony Sims, who has been his coach for over a decade. Sims is a respected trainer in the UK and has worked with some of the top boxers in the country, including Dillian Whyte and Ricky Burns. But, as announced recently, Ryder is now being trained by former world title challenger Kevin Mitchell, who has been serving his coaching apprenticeship under Sims. The Alvarez vs. Ryder fight is an important one for the middleweight division, which has seen a resurgence in recent years. As the division is stacked with talented fighters, a win for Ryder would definitely shake up the division. However, both fighters have trained hard for this bout, and the stage is set for an epic showdown. With both men possessing incredible skill sets, it promises to be a thrilling battle that will keep fans on the edge of their seats until the final bell rings. Who will come out victorious? Stay with us to find out. So make sure to subscribe to the channel as we bring you the latest boxing news and highlights. See you next time.